Hey, welcome YouTube yogis. Welcome to my channel. I'm Tree Yogi Yoga, and today we're going to be flowing through a short lunchtime session for full body well-being. So we'll be focusing on all areas. And as you'll notice, I have no mat today, but that's all right. We can do yoga on the carpet, can't we? So I'm sat on a cushion. Grab a cushion or a block or anything else, a blanket, to help raise your seat a little, and we're going to start today's practice in Sukhasana. So easy pose, make yourself comfortable. Take a couple of intentional breaths just to settle you into the space and bring you into your body. And then close your eyes and begin to soften your edges. Shoulders gently smoothed down the back, and your seat, your foundation, grounding you into this moment, your yoga practice today. And notice how your breath feels. And gently rising and falling in your body. Notice the temperature as you draw oxygen and air in through your nostrils. And notice the temperature as the air passes back out. And begin to lengthen your breath. So just inviting incrementally longer breaths in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose, long and smooth. Following your breath to the very end of the exhale, maybe noticing a subtle contraction of your lower abs at the base, and breathing with your own rhythm. Imagine your torso filling up like a balloon from the base of your lungs all the way up to the highest chamber of your lungs, and then slowly releasing from the top back out through the belly. Fill up with oxygen and light and energy in preparation for your practice and for the rest of your day, your week. And feeling that presence in your body and in this moment, presence to be here, and just avert your attention from everything that might be going on in your world, in your day, everything that is drawing you outward. Allow this time, this half an hour or so of your day, to draw you inward and bring you back to this place of connectedness to you and to your practice and to your life, this living of the now. And know that you're going to feel so much better after your practice, having known that you've shown up and done it, and also in your body, mind and spirit. So take 3 more deep breaths here. And with your next inhale, bring your hands beside your body with the palms facing up, and draw the arms up through the air, bringing the fingertips towards the sky. Draw the belly button lightly in towards the spine, and then bend your elbows. Exhale, draw them down towards your rib. Inhale, lift the fingers up to the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you like you're holding onto a pencil. Inhale. Exhale, grinding the shoulder blades down the back. This time, inhale your arms up to the sky, interlace your fingers and push the palms away from you. Let the shoulders creep up to your ears for a moment and then soften them down away from the ears. Chin is level to the floor. So if you're a computer user, today's session will be great, but it will be great for all of you, for anyone, for your whole body, but we'll be opening through the chest and just finding a bit of space from all that phone or computer work that we do. See if you can draw your fingers any further behind you towards the back of the room. And then release your hands and give them a good shake out. Shake them up, shake them down, shake them around. Clearing out your space. Really shaking, shaking, shaking. Awesome. And then bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers behind your sacrum. Draw those shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, bow down just as far as you can reach over your legs. And inhale to peel back up again. Take your fists to your left hip. So just slot them in beside your left hip. Inhale to lengthen the crown of the head. And exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Drop the right shoulder away from your ear. Deep breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift your head back through neutral. Draw the fists round to the other side so fingers are still interlaced. Inhale, exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Drop the left shoulder away to accentuate the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the head back through center, release your arms, bring them out in front of you, backs of the hands pointing away, and just wiggle here a little into the upper back of the heart space. And inhale, draw your hands up to the sky. Exhale, draw them back down towards your pelvis. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release the hands at the base of your exhale and then drop your chin to your chest and roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Drop chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. A couple of rolls through the neck, making semicircles. Easing out through the fascia and the tight muscles that often build up around the upper neck, back and shoulders. Awesome. One more here. And then draw your head back through neutral and bring your feet out in front of you. So we're going to take the right toes and place them under the left knee. And then allow your knees to roll over to the left-hand side and bring your hands over to that side as well. So drawing over towards your left-hand side, we're going to lift and lengthen through the crown and then gaze over your left shoulder. Rise back up through center, release the legs. This time take your foot over the knee and peel towards your left hand side. Bring both hands to the floor. Inhale, lift, and exhale, peel down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, peel. Inhale like you're curving your spine like a cobra. And then next time you come down, maybe if it's accessible to you, coming down to your forearms. So you should feel this in your hip, and also a twist through the belly and the back body. But wherever you feel it is good, so no rules. Your body is different to mine and everyone else's. So if you're on your forearms, come back to the hands, peel back round, and then with your foot still where it is, we're going to walk the hips towards the heel and the heel towards your hips. If you're on a prop or a block, you can remove it. If it's more comfortable, keep it there. So drawing the heel towards the hips, the hands can be like used as a second spine to lengthen, cultivate space between the vertebrae. Maybe rock side to side here a little if it feels good. Sweet. And then relax your arms to bring your feet back to the floor. Lift the feet off the floor for boat pose. So shins parallel to the sky. Lift the crown of the head. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. You can have your hands behind your knees or next to the body. Gaze over your toes. Bring your hands together in the center and then draw the fist down to the left hand side. Back up through center, down to the right. Up through center, down to the left. Up through center, down to the right. Do 2 more on each side if you can. And then release the feet. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing the heels. Lift the hips up to the sky and keep your chin tucked. Pulse here, give it a wiggle, anything that feels nice, feels good, feels releasing. And then relax your hips to the floor. So we'll take it to the other side. Bring your left toes under your knee and flop the feet over to the right hand side. Walk the hands over as well. So you're going to feel this more strongly in the side of your waist, most likely. Inhale to lengthen and exhale maybe to twist round towards the right shoulder a little further. Gently peel back through center. Use your hands to support you as you take your toes over your right knee this time. And then flop the knees down to the right hand side once again and come into your twist. So if you have your toes on your thigh above your knee, you'll feel the stretch deeper. If your heel is closer, then you'll feel it less intensely. And then inhale to lift the chest and exhale, bend your elbows and peel down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then this time when you come down, you can stay with your hands or come to your forearms. And if you can peel all the way down, then go to your chest, whatever there's space for today in your body. I'm thinking of keeping that extension through the crown of the head. Come back to the hands. If you're not there already, swivel back. So hands are behind you. And then we're going to walk the foot towards the hips towards the foot, and use the hands to keep you upright. This might be a really open position, and that's fine. Wherever you feel the stretch in that left hip is good. So work with your own body, your own parameters. Yoga doesn't need to look like anyone else's. Your body is your own. Have a little wiggle here if it feels nice. And then release. Release the legs, give them a shake out. Cross your legs, bring your hands down to the floor and make your way into all fours. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to roll through some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, push the floor away. Inhale to lift and lengthen, opening the heart space, dropping the belly button. Exhale, round the spine, broaden through your upper back and shoulders. After your next exhale, find your way back through neutral and then begin to barrel roll your ribs. So imagine you're curling the ribs around a central point. So a bit like a pencil sharpener. There's a pencil in between your chest and you're circling the pencil. And then take those in the other direction as well. Disco cat. Fab. And then find your way back through center. Now lengthen out your arms so they're long. And if you want to have a cushion or a block underneath your chest here, go ahead. You can lower your chest to the floor, hips over the knees. So to accentuate this posture, you can come to your fingertips, tent fingers. Bring your forehead to the mat, unless you have absolutely no issues with your cervical spine, and then you can bring your chin to the floor to go a little deeper. Great, now release the posture, come to your forearms. Drop your hips to the floor, Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath your shoulders, press the pelvis lightly into the floor to find that extra length in the upper body. Roll your shoulders down your back. And then from here, we're going to lift the feet up towards the head. And again, keeping the cervical spine long, so rather than trying to get your head to your heels, just think of lifting the chin lightly and the toes towards the shoulders. You can pull the floor towards you with your arms to find that extra length and opening. One more breath here. And then release the feet, peel down, hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes and push on up into downward dog. So take a few breaths to ease into the legs in any way that feels good for you. So you might want to bend one knee then the other. You might want to scoot the hips from side to side. Maybe make waves with your body. Just take this time to move in a way that feels intuitive to you. And if it doesn't feel intuitive, then just move in any way without thinking too much about it. And if stillness is what's calling you, then just be still in your down dog. It's a really beautiful posture to find space and stability in. Now everyone moving towards stillness in down dog, bend your knees as much as you need to shoot the tailbone high to the sky. Wrap your upper arms down towards your ribs, so externally rotate through the upper arms, the biceps and the triceps. And with your next inhale, raise your right leg up and back. Exhale, come onto your tiptoes, bring your knees to your nose and your shoulders over your wrists. Push the floor away with the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, right knee, right elbow as high as you can. Inhale, length. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across the body underneath you. Inhale, lengthen the leg away and then take the foot all the way through the hands. Step your back foot into a 45-degree angle and rise up, warrior one. So we've got both hips shining forwards. Outer blade of your back foot is pressing against the floor, but if you need to lift that heel, lift the heel. Keep your knee over your ankle, floating ribs drawing in. Take the hands behind the back, interlace your fingers. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale, bow down over your knee. Inhale, press into the front foot to rise up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, peel down. One more time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, peel down and hold. See if you can bring your fist any closer to the crown of your head. Doesn't matter how high they go. Just finding a stretch into your shoulders. Arms on the inside edge of your right knee. And with your next inhale, peel back up again. Release the arms, take them high. And we're going to step off that front foot, sweep the arms backwards, come into warrior three. So body moving towards horizontal, doesn't matter if it's not horizontal, and you can wear your hands like a cape or interlace your fingers like we did before. Now bend that front knee to step the back foot back into warrior one, and then turn your back heel towards the short edge of your mat, so 90-degree angle. Warrior two. Gaze over your front middle finger. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe bring a smile to your lips. Soft smile. Strong in your warrior. And flip your front palm. Take the back hand down the back of the leg. Reverse your warrior. You can take this left arm over towards the right hip. Or keep it where it is. Avoid weight on that knee. Peel back up through warrior two, and then bring your forearm to your thigh. Extend the warrior. If you want to bring your hand down in front of your foot or onto a block, then feel free. Length between the fingers and the toes, and think of curling that little finger down towards the floor in front of your face. Now peel back up, warrior two. And then from here, lengthen the front leg, turn the toes out so that they're at an angle, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Raise the arms up, inhale, exhale, bend the knees and cross the arms at the chest, inhale, inhale, two more. Nice. And now bend your knees, bend your elbows, goddess. And here we're going to bring the elbows to the ribs like we did before, and then draw them up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale, keeping those knees bent and the knee tracking towards your second toe. Two more. Nice. Now bring the arms into cactus. And from here, take your hands to your thighs, and we're going to move the weight into the left side and lengthen the right. Bring your hands to the floor. If you need a block underneath your seat here to support you, or just stay here, then that's brilliant. So wherever you are, Skandasana, maybe hands to the floor or palms touching at heart center. Point the toe. Flex the toe. And then move over to the other side. You can use your hands to support you or go no hands. So this time, right knee bent, left leg extended. And stay with your breath. Well done. Point the toe. Flex the toe. Great. Now turn to face your right knee. Turn the foot, so we're coming to low lunge. Drop your back knee, raise the arms up. Inhale. Exhale the hands to the floor and step into plank position. Lengthen the crown of the head from the heels. Engage the glutes, zip up through the whole body. And drop your knees, hug your elbows to your ribs and lower your chest to the floor. Inhale, peel up, hug the elbows close into your ribs. Exhale, peel down, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And take 3 deep breaths here. If you'd like to take child's pose, then drop your knees and rest in child's pose for 3 breaths. Maybe exhale with an audible sigh through the mouth. Moving into downward facing dog if you're not there already. And with your next inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, length. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, length. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, lengthen the left leg away and exhale, step it through the hands. Turn your back foot to a 45-degree angle and rise up, warrior 1. Soften your edges. Check in with your alignment. Left hip slightly back, right hip slightly forwards. Raise all your toes, spread them out if you can and place them back down. And then bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers the other way this time, the way that feels a little funky. And inhale, open your heart space, and exhale to bow over that left leg. Inhale, peel up, press into the front foot, use your core. Exhale, peel down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, peel up one more time and exhale, fold. Hold it there for a breath or 2. Lift the arms towards the ears. Stability through the feet. To come up, lead with your chest, rise up, release the arms, and we'll float into warrior 3. Maybe it won't be a float, maybe it'll be a stagger or a step or any other way in. No rules. You can have your hands open, you can stretch them out in front of you if you have space and you want to challenge your warrior, or hands interlaced behind your back. Bend your front knee to step that back foot behind you, warrior 1, and then turn the heel for warrior 2. Left foot forwards, right foot back. If you gaze down at your front knee, see if you can see your big toe on the inside edge of it, so the hips are open in line with the long edge of your mat. Keep breathing and feeling into your yoga practice, your body, your breath, your energy. Then flip your front palm and take the back hand down the back of the leg, reverse the warrior. Peel up, warrior 2, forearm to your thigh, extend. Choose your variation on this side. Float back up through warrior 2. And then lengthen your front leg. Turn your body to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale. 2 more. Nice. Arms up. Interlace your fingers above your head and just stretch up, up, up through the arms. Then turn the backs of the hands away. Bring them out in front of you and down to your hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and now bend your knees. can wiggle a little here in your goddess if you want. Interlace your fingers behind your back and see if you can come to your tiptoes in goddess. If not, keep the heels low. Sink the hips a little lower. And then release your hands, release your heels, bend to the left knee, extend the right. Swap over to the other side. And now come back to the first side. Left knee is bent. Turn towards your left knee. Drop the back knee on tuck the toe and sweep up. Crescent lunge. Draw the front foot and the back knee towards each other to find that lovely length. Then bring your hands to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toe. Step into plank. And then come down through your knees or through one long line chaturanga if it's in your practice. Keep your shoulders above your elbows and peel up low cobra, high cobra or up dog. And push up and back into downward facing dog. And then drop your knees to the floor and sit the hips down and back, child's pose. And take 5 long, smooth breaths here. Begin to allow your body to settle from your movement practice, from all that energy and breath work and movement through the body. Just allowing your soul to settle. And press your hands into the floor and slowly begin to rise up to kneeling. Sweep your arms up around the body when you get there. Push the palms away. Inhale and exhale, slide the hips over to one side. So a stretch through the side body. And sweep back up through center and over to the other side. And back up through center. Take one hand behind you and then lift your hips up. And take the other hand behind you. Lift the hips just as high as they'll go. Nice. Take both hands behind you and lift your hips. Both hips. Keep your chin tucked unless it feels really good to release your neck and if you've got no issues with your cervical spine. Nice. Release your hips. And sit in this neutral position for a moment to recalibrate and neutralize. Invitation to close your eyes. Feel the effects of your practice and all the wonderful work you've done being here on the mat. And however you showed up, in whatever way, whatever you did or didn't do, just letting that go now and giving yourself some gratitude. Bring your hands to touch at your heart center in Anjali Mudra, palms touching. And take a deep breath in through your nose and an audible sigh through the mouth. 2 more times, inhale, exhale. Inhale for Om. Om. Bow your head to your hands, gratitude to this practice and the origins of this practice in India, the history and teachers before us. Gratitude to you guys. Go and have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. Enjoy. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more yoga with me, Tree Yogi.